All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Black Desert video. So today was the big day. Adania dropped new everything, the moment we've been waiting for. But first, what we are going to do is get our Sovereign offhand, because that's the main attraction for today. So we prepared all of this in advance. Let me just get all of this out, and we're going to do a little bit of enhancing, probably figure all of this out as well. I made sure not to convert my thing just in case they made any last minute changes, but like we're basically prepared. So yeah, I'll show you how to get it just in case you've never done it, and it should be the same in theory as doing it on your other sovereign weapons. So if you don't know where it is, the best way to figure it out is it's over here, but just look at the river going down by the Bong Wang boss, and it's that. So hopefully we just get it, and we'll do a little bit of enhancing. We'll also be doing the main story for Adania. We'll be doing the weekly boss and all that stuff, you know, the usual. So excited. Today was a big day, and hopefully all of you guys have good RNG on your clicks and everything as well. I saw some videos, but I tried not to spoil myself too much on all the bosses because I want to learn the mechanics of the boss fight as well myself. So yeah, I try not to spoil myself too much with all the grind spots and anything, so pretty jazzed about that one. All right, so basically I saved about 120-ish billion silver. It's not a lot, but my goal is to get at least pen today. Let's see, like pen sovereign. Wait, what? Oh, these are the different methods. Wait, is this locked? Oh, I have to take out the fiery thing. Right, okay. Do that in any town, right? Let me just go do that. I was like, wait a second. But yeah. Luckily, we have login rewards that are giving us like 1,000 cron stones or 10,000 total every day. And hopefully we get some good RNG. What was the thing we need? It was the mirror, right? Let's see. Mirror. No. Yeah, I gotta start doing this thing so that thing doesn't pop up. It happens on console as well when you look at your adventure journal. And it's like, here, all this stuff. I feel like if you have one heart in it, it should just give you a sovereign with the effect. So it's like, here, you forgot to take it out. Okay, well, we'll just give you the upgraded one because you already had one. All right, let's do this. Moment of truth. Unskippable. I've done this twice. Give me my weapon. Let me skip. Hurry up. Oh yeah, we gotta brand it again. Luckily, I just had one from like an event or something that we didn't have to pay for it. All right, so anyway, let's see. New knowledge we gotta get down there. Let me turn this on because we're gonna have to do that later to Adania. But right now, what we're gonna do is head back to town. I really need to start grinding out the an archaeologist map. I've just been so lazy. I didn't want to do it. Something I feel like I should do. My goal, okay, so my goal for enhancing is we're going to try to get Pen Sovereign. If we have extra silver and go above and beyond, that's excellent, but with what I have, I think 10 is probably obtainable. Main attraction, let's do this. And then I guess in another video, later today, we'll be exploring Adania. All right, so I have limited materials. I tried to save up, but then I also sold a lot of things. Let me see what else we got. We saved up this one. We saved up all of this. We got our cronstones. And we have, I guess, like 100 bill plus, you know, whatever leftover stuff. See how far we can get first. I assume up until duo, you kind of just slam it. Let's see, so base to pry, people use a 60. It's you know what? Let's actually get rid of our stacks. If that's a sign. I don't think you cron until like maybe we'll see what the enhancement rates are, but like I'm pretty sure you can get to try without crons. All right, so people are using 115. Okay, yeah, I think you can get to try without crons and then should be fine. 126. Try to duo, we used an 80. Yeah, we got a bunch of 80s, we're fine. And we got a lot of 50 stacks, actually. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, people, like, I don't think it's bad to use 60, but I think you can get away with 50, like, realistically. If 50, above a 50-50. Do I want to pop a 90 for a 4 out of 5? No, not really. All right. $130. All right, now is where the games begin and where you start crowning everything. Okay, so people are using like a 200-ish on that one, I think. Let me just pull out some. How do you get rid of that? Do you just buy like... You have to actually read all of this first and then it stops, or... Is it like until you actually do it? So let's see. People are doing 200 stacks. That's fine. I got a bunch of 200 stacks. I kind of want to use a 190. What is a 190 actually? I have a 180 right here, right? Oh, that's a 180 with Valks though. Oh, that's, yeah. 18% plus Val. Yeah, don't use your 200 on that one just yet. Use like a 180, 190. I think you'll be fine. But you should cron it. So let's see. 1 in 5 essentially. 205. All right, now I believe is when you start using the 200s. %? That's actually not that bad. I thought it was gonna be like 5%, not gonna lie. All right. Okay. 10%. In theory, we get it in 10 clicks or less. No free one tap. All right, I got you. Okay, it is time to pull out the silver. Okay. It always feels bad doing that, but you do what you do to get upgrades. $219. I'm just praying for average or under. The game is like, no. You're all right. The click for average, 224. Dang. So there are people that got unlucky like me and start clicking on 230s and up. Yeah, I understand. Feels bad. I hope we get boosted when it matters, and like that's an oct or something. Okay, 228. Oh God. We're going pity, boys. I have a feeling. Something tells me to start over and save that 230. All right, we're just gonna waste all our crons. No big deal. I just hope, you know, like we're above, you know, this is not good. We're spending like more than double than what the expected is. Do I really want to waste a 200 on a 28? The answer is no, not really. Okay, let's see. Let's bring over the 180. Let me see, do I have anything else that's in the range? We have a 265, 321. We'll save those. Actually, when I got my other sovereigns, my main hand was pretty bad. And then Awakening was, you know, average-ish. So this is on par, you know. Never lucky. But at least we're gonna get the pen glow for what that's worth. If I could, like, one tap a hex, that makes up for it. Let's see. Next week, we get the all-in-one preset. That's actually good. Very cool. All right. And oh, I have one more, but let's just make another one. We have a bunch of these. One, right? Let's see, how many crons do I have? It's probably like 1350 if I remember correctly. For pen to hex. Yay, we did it. Yeah, 1350, so that's 26, probably like 5 clicks. Ain't no way there are people slamming this on at 315. That's kind of crazy for hex. All right, so let's make like 6 more. This plus 5 of them is 50, another 10. And then 5 of these. Oh yeah, we got to put our reforged crystals in. Should probably do that. Black Spirit Recovery is nice. Crit hit damage. Back attack. All damage reduction and AP. Man, going pity on the 10% did not feel good, actually. I think from my other ones, they were about like in the 40-50 range for Oct, which, you know, did not help. I definitely 35 a hex on one of mine, which didn't help either. But it's not like this is the first time I'm slamming something and it just went to pity. All right, let's see. People are using 260s and up. Let's see, what would this be? 6%. What do you even use a 230 on? let's put this over here. I think it... Let me look at the percentages on a 265. I assume it's like mid 7 or 8%, which if it is, I'll use that one instead. And then 321 is definitely for either a deck or like a deck Charizard, which I still have to finish, or like Oct Sovereign, which either one. Okay. Let's see. So basically 235 is a 6.6 or 7.5. I think that's fine. If I could one tap this, it kind of makes up for our pen. No, of course not. Okay, then. You know, that's pretty good. It still feels bad, but it doesn't feel as bad for that one. All right, let me hold on. Pause. I actually have to think about this one now. So 235 is 3%. Everyone else clicking it is using a 300 plus. Okay. I don't think using a 320 is appropriate. I'm pretty sure all the origins are sold out, right? I don't know. Oh yeah, they kinda are. So let me see. This is a 215, right? $220, okay. So it'd be going up 87654 15 20. I don't think using a 306 is the right answer, but I also don't think it'll go. So I'm pretty sure I can make another 300 stack easier. So we'll just click it. Plus, I don't have enough crons to start hard slamming on Oct unless that happens. But I do have enough to make another 300 stack. At the very worst. Just have to take out orders on some other stuff. But like realistically, making a 300 stack is not that bad. It's getting the thing to succeed is the hardest part, as we all just witnessed. RNG at its finest. Oh, special board. That's only a 5% on a 320. Good lord, dude. Holy. Okay. I remember doing this on my other weapon, going for Oct, and then I think from Sov or Sep to Oct was like a 3% on a 320. That didn't feel good either. Make up for the bad RNG. Let's do this. 5%. Our last click. We'll do no skip. It was 323. We'll bring this to 330 eventually. All right, so I guess we'll just take off these orders and then how many more crons do we have? How many can we buy? Let's see, we can make probably each one is, we'll do 10 more clicks, okay? So each one is 10 of these, right? 100 and then 20 of these and 10 of these, then one of these. We're gonna use them eventually. Dude, this thing is like cycling. All of this for the glow. Sad part is we don't have enough, even if this went, to go for Oct. That's 3 more clicks. I'm okay with the 330. If it goes, that's even better. But okay, we're gonna have to probably get some more crons somehow. $330, we save it for Oct, no matter what. We are off by 100. Wait, yeah, 111. Make sure I don't have any crons on anything else. Okay. last click, and then we go explore Adania. All right, cool. Anyway, I think before I click SEP again, the goal, we're gonna build another 300 and start over, because that one we're like 9 out of 50. So we probably start over at 300 and then save to 330, because we're like, that's the cap for that one. Save that one for another time for Oct. But you know, this went better than I expected. I was expecting after that 30 out of 30, I was like, we're gonna be stuck at Pen, but at Hex, I'm fine. Above average. You know, went from really bad to pretty good at the end. So, and then that's RNG at its finest. All right, so I'll go check my AP after all this, and then let me sort things out. All right, let me just make sure everything's correct. Branded, check. Reforge, check. $384 AP, check. Hey, that's enough AP to do the 3rd tier boss thing, right? Well, I don't think we have enough DP to do that. Let me see what this actually looks like. The charm with a ornamental knot looks like this. And then this is the main weapon, and then ornamental knot. Wait, so I can see it's like, you know how Oct gets the 2nd glow, right? Like the bigger glow. I wonder what it's gonna look like at Oct, like just more blooming. All right, cool. Well, very interesting. I don't mind it. It looks cool, actually. Anyway, with that said, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. We're gonna be going to explore Adania, and I'll separate that video just so you guys can watch something else, and it's down by the spot. Anyway, peace.